plants that will take long to flower, but when they flower, the flower stays for quite some time. Even our friends are like that. Even human beings are like that. There is human beings that are always around us. Joana, Alagala. I am a mother of 3. I'm a plant lover. I basically love flowering plants. My favorite plant is cyclamen. What makes it special? It's a plant that doesn't tire from sprouting. It's always giving new leaves and new plants. It comes in a new flowers, and it comes in very many shades of color: white, pink, red. So it's such a small but cute plant that is always filled with flowers, and it fills the space with color, brightness. My plant care and maintenance routine depends on the plants. I have different kinds of plants, and they have different routines. There are plants that are watered on a daily basis. There are plants that are watered after 7 to 10 days. There are plants that can't be watered until you feel the soil is not wet. Like when the soil is just dry, that's when you water them. So there are plants that are indoor that need light, like they need light from outside. On a normal day, I wake up in the morning and put them out for maybe an hour or 2 or 3 before the sun is up, and I put them back just to get that natural light. The cyclamen, the orchids, and yeah, I think those ones are the ones that require moving in and out of the house. The rest are plants that are outside, that I leave outside the house, and those ones cater for themselves. For example, the Cymbidium orchid. It requires very good light, but it shouldn't be under direct sunlight. So for a Cymbidium orchid, I would say it's such an easy plant to take care of, because you place it in a space where it harnesses light on its own, and you wait for it to lack moisture, then you water it again. I would relate plants to people or to children. When I started nurturing plants, I realized they are special and they are unique. Each plant comes with its own manual, just like you see people. There are plants that are so patient, they will go for so many days without being watered. There are plants that will take long to flower, but when they flower, the flower stays for quite some time. Like an orchid. An orchid is such a special plant that takes quite some time to flower, and when you watch it grow, when you watch it bring new leaves, it's quite a satisfying thing. I've come to realize that it's the same way we treat human beings. Just like the orchids, the roses, the mums, even our friends are like that. Even human beings are like that. There is human beings that are always around us. For example, the roses, they're always bringing flowers, but those flowers don't stay for a long time. And there are these friends of ours who are like orchids. They are rare, but when they come, they really melt your heart. They stay for quite a long time. They are so impactful. When an orchid decides to flower, the color it brings in your life and the period the flower takes, it's really satisfying. So for me, that is the kind of impact that nurturing plants has brought in my life. Gardening requires presence. If you're going to go into nurturing plants, you should be present. You should know your plants, each of them and their needs. And if time allows, delegating plant care should be the last thought on your mind, because it's you, the owner of the plant, that knows what is special, what is good, what is delicate about the plant. So for me, my tip is, every day I look at my plants on my own. I understand them as individual plants. They are diverse, they are unique, but when they are put together, they are beautiful. So each one of them is given special treatment. I give them special treatment the way they are, the way they came into my space is the way I treat them. I don't normally delegate them because the cost of delegation is really painful. You delegate to someone and they don't know how special the plant is, so they will treat them anyhow. I fell in love with flowering plants from Maua, and I've learned how to look after them. I would like specifically to appreciate the people who work here, the ideas that they give us on how to look after the plants, on which kind of pots to use, and how often to water, to repot, and so many other things, like if a plant is sick, what you should do, how to tell whether a plant is doing well or not. Because there are times when I even take photos and share, sometimes I'm worried about a plant and they reassure me that it's well. Sometimes they even allow you to bring back the plant and you have a look at it, then you take it back after they have advised you on how to maybe add some fertilizers or add more water or change the soil or change the pot. So that is something very good for me as a plant lover, because I look at Maua as a fallback position in my journey with the plants. My parting shot is, it's like some kind of challenge to the other plant lovers, the other nurturers. Like I would like to challenge like the next person to tell us what they got, what they experienced when they delegated their plants to someone. What did they get? Was it a good experience when they left it to someone other than themselves?